A gaming project that isn't being spoken about very often at all across the YouTube space. Sepril spoke to me about it. We had a discussion about this over on his channel. So it's something that I thought we'd have a look at together as a community, see what we think. It's nice also to get back into regular crypto content. I know we've had a few little videos we've had to kind of talk about different things, particularly obviously the FanX stuff and things like that. But we'll cover that again at some other point. So today also there's a little bit of news, and then there's some other coins that you guys have recommended to me that you want me to have a look at, and we'll see what we think of those as well. So just a little bit to get through. So again, I'm not going to spend a massive amount of time looking at this particular website because I think I've shown you it before. I think you've probably already seen this. You can have a look at the trailer. You can see what you think about it. In terms of its gameplay and things like that. If you enjoy this kind of dark fantasy kind of game stuff, then this is probably up your street. I'm looking at more from like, what can I do as an investor? I have picked up some of these tokens, not a massive amount, because I think it is still likely to be a bit of a gamble. So obviously, I had some spare USDT that I wouldn't normally have because it was in the FanX investment. So that I've deployed it in different places. A bit in Right, obviously, a little bit into this. There's this as well, which you can have a look at yourselves. It gives you the pillars, and it gives you how the tokens were originally allocated. I think that the fact that only 15% went to the team is pretty interesting. I think that's quite nice. There are a few red flags with this project, though, and I'm not going to try and say there isn't, but I'll say what they are. I'll show you them, and you can kind of make up your own mind whether you still think this is something that you want to invest in. I see this as more of a high risk, potentially high reward play. I know Sepril's very bullish on it. He thinks, kind of the billion plus market cap with this. It has a lot of potential. Will that potential be realized? But that's obviously another question. You can also take a look at this. This is their economic paper, and it's quite lengthy. It's like 30 pages long, but you can flick through and it gives you a bit of an idea about different things, the goals and what they're trying to achieve. If you look at their x.com page, I think this is one of the most interesting graphics surrounding this particular project, is that it's looking to be on the chain. So it's currently on Polygon, but it's got other options to go to different ones. And it's become a game universe, whereas originally I think it was set out to be a solo game, but it's now like a gaming universe. And it's obviously going to Epic Games and Steam and things like that. And then some of the backers there, Google Cloud, I think, give them grant. You've got Microsoft in there. Chainlink have been speaking about them on Twitter in a positive light. There's a lot of interest in backers. So you wonder, where these connections have come from. Will this be very useful? I imagine it absolutely will. So an omni-chain, AAA, multiple genre, dark fantasy gaming universe. So that's quite interesting. It looks a little bit graphically, from the font and stuff. I don't know if anyone remembers this, but was it like Abe's Odyssey years ago? So you can also stake this particular token. I haven't done that, to earn MGC, which is like they're looking at to be their in-game kind of token. And there's ways in which you can do this. By you gain a certificate, you then get your allocation of these MGC tokens on the token generation event. I'm not sure when that is, but you can have a look at this graphic if you want. Go onto their x.com page, have a little flick through this. It gives you a bit more information on that. And then this is a bit more information as well. This is quite new. This only came out 3 hours ago. And it's introducing this MGC coin, which is their, like I said before, the in-game economy. So in a thrilling development, we're accelerating our plans to launch the in-game token MGC, which stands for meta game credit, into the market. This isn't just a speculative token. It's the lifeblood of our evolving ecosystem, crafted to enrich your gaming experience beyond imagination. A new era for Abyss World beyond just a game. Forget everything you knew about Abyss World before. What was once a single awe-inspiring 3A, AAA level ARPG game has transformed into an entire caliber of AAA caliber games under Abyss World IP. Picture this, a constellation of top-tier games, all interconnected within the expansive and meticulously designed universe of the Abyss World. We've redefined the concept of metagaming, creating a universe where every game is an adventure waiting to be discovered. And then it shows you here the token distribution. The detailed release rules will be announced shortly, in line with our commitment to a fair launch, which I think is really important. I really do think fair launches are a much healthier way forward. earn, trade, and triumph with MCG. So it shows you how to do that. Shows you limited supply and unlimited possibilities. So they're going to have a finite supply of 100 billion of these MGC tokens, interoperable between their game and universe. Again, flick through this if you wish. It gives you all the information you need to know about that. The chart looks okay. Several did mention as well that MEXC and BitGet, on the exchanges, it seems to be a lot of bot activity with the little sort of mini pumps and dumps. Something I wanted to point out, this is a bit of a red flag. On Token Sniffer, it comes up as a 0 of 100 down to some sort of ownership renounced contract. And there's also a wallet contains a substantial amount of tokens, which could have a large impact on price if sold. Again, these are just a tool to look at when you're doing your research. 0 of 100 does concern me. It's a flag. Like I said, though, I did pick up some of these tokens. And then if you look at Polyscan, you can see that there is, a few wallets that do hold large amounts of the token. Could that be due, obviously, to their vesting schedule? Could it be because of a lot of the staking rewards? There could be other reasons, behind this, but it is, again, something just to have in the back of your mind. Is this a long-term hold for me? Probably not. Unless it does get like some sort of vast, adoption and everyone's buzzing about it, because I think that will obviously increase the price dramatically. But we'll see how that goes. Also, the market cap currently, according to CoinMarketCap, is $6.79 million. But that's a lot of that's based around Abyss's World's self-reported sort of tokenomics. So they're basically saying what they've got, what their circulating supply is. They've told CoinMarketCap that, and CoinMarketCap have given that based on what they've been told. So again, maybe pinch of salt, but it's something to keep an eye on. I think it's got a lot of potential. If this does well, it's going to do very well, right? Again, Halving coming soon. 65 days away now, so it's getting very, very close. Also, for those of you who are interested in veracity, as you know, we've spoken about this many times before, but this is a new update from them, and it concerns UK Vera Wallet users. So they've restricted UK users from creating Vera Wallet accounts whilst we evaluate our position with the new UK crypto travel rules and regulations that came into force. We are exploring new KYC flows that will enable us to meet current and future regulations. We will keep our UK users updated during this process. Wallet creation from other jurisdictions remain unaffected. So anywhere else in the world, you seem to be okay right now, according to your current legislation, but UK seem to have done a few things differently, and it's caused this particular announcement. So this is one project as well, WAM, that someone wanted me to have a look at and speak about. There was a good joke on the live stream the other day. Check that out. Feel free. It's funny. So this website looks absolutely fine. I don't see any problems with this. Is it something I'm going to be investing in after looking through it? No, I'm not overly keen on it. The all-time chart looks not so good, but it's not one that I'm taking any kind of interest in at the moment. Someone else mentioned Chuky or Chuky Records. They said this is a decent project. They said it was aligned with Busta Rhymes. I've had a little look through the website. The website seems very basic to me. It doesn't seem like it's really solving many problems that I can kind of really work out. But again, feel free to have a look at this yourselves if you wish. But it's not interesting me in any way. If you look down here, one of the biggest red flags I've found on this, but it's 0% to a 5.52% sell tax. So I find that a little odd. The all-time chart on this actually doesn't look too bad. So that was relatively interesting. But again, it's something I'm not going to go near. There is a spread, though, across the wallets. It doesn't look as though there is a big like whale within the project. So that might be an interesting point for it. But, I need to know more about what kind of pain points it solves. Like, is it really doing anything different that couldn't be done elsewhere? So it's one of them ones. It's not interesting me at all. Trias, one that obviously massively does. This guy is a great guy to follow, by the way, on x.com for Trias posts. It's at Miles_tweet. You can see him there. I'm sure you better find him. Trias is one of the strongest projects I've seen in the industry. Very short, Trias is a team of 100 plus members, mostly PhDs, engineers, and masters. A lot of them come from some of the best universities in the world with experience in some of the world's leading technological companies, IBM, Microsoft, HP, Oracle, etc. 13 years of scientific research in collaboration with some of the most renowned universities in the world, among which Oxford ranked #1. The Tsinghua University ranked 25th, etc. 300 invention patents and 27 software copyrights. Some of the biggest partnerships and collaborations the crypto industry has ever seen. China, CFLP, China Mobile, China Unicorn, Docomo, Huawei, Everbright Bank, etc. The combined yearly revenue of all those partnerships is bigger than $500 billion in 2023, which is massive, right? You can see that's, if this started getting more and more adoption, that's a lot of money coming into the space. Trias is a no-brainer at this point. I completely agree. Trias's price at the minute is 13.13. It often does that, doesn't it? It was 14.14, 13.13. I don't know why that just sticks in my mind. It's just changed. Market cap 131 million. Still got bags of potential. I still see this a minimum of $100 coin, but the more it grows, you start thinking four figures is becoming a real possibility, given the fact that it's so scarce. Only 10 million tokens. I'm massively bullish on Trias. That won't change barring some dramatic kind of event. If you are interested in Rightstream, by the way, check out this video here. It was really, really interesting. The guy, Riaz Mehta, is so passionate about his project, and it's something that you really, if you're interested in looking further into that, then I'd recommend you take a look at that video. I know a lot of you are still asking about why I'm no longer an investor in Front Fans. Again, there's a video there. It's on the live section of the channel. Feel free to go and check that out. I try and cover absolutely everything. All my thoughts and feelings are in there. It's on for an hour and 18 minutes, so there's plenty to get through. There's also some interesting people coming in to that chat because it was live from a previous team member. So it is worth having a look at if you get a chance. Apologies, there's been no video for the last kind of 2 days. I've been very busy. I'm trying to work on a few different things that we can maybe do, which will hopefully improve the channel and give you guys more value in the future. So that's something that we're hoping to do. If you enjoyed this video today, please, of course, smash the like button. That really does help. Subscriber-wise, we're close now. I think it's 44 to go, and we'll hit the 4,000 subscriber mark. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. That is always massively appreciated. Other than that, wherever you are in the world, whatever you're doing, have an amazing day, have an amazing evening, and I will speak to you tomorrow. As always, take care. Goodbye. I had a bit of a stutter then. Don't know why. Take care.